All right, Evergreen team, listen up. For the next few minutes, we're going to walk through your safety playbook for handling materials on site. This is all about keeping you safe and strong on the job. Simple as that. So let's get right into it.
So let's kick things off with the biggest and, honestly, the most overlooked danger we face out there. It's not always the loud, obvious stuff that puts you on the sidelines. It's usually something a lot quieter. So, what is it? What's this invisible risk that can sneak up on you without any warning? Well, it's the day in, day out strain of the work itself. That wear and tear accounts for way more injuries than you'd think. We're talking about musculoskeletal injuries, or MSIs. Basically, it's damage to your body, your muscles, your nerves, your joints, from all the straining, spraining, and just plain overdoing it. This is the enemy we're here to beat, and it all starts with understanding that everyone's got a part to play. And that leads to a really crucial point. Staying safe out there is not a one-person show. Nope, it's a team effort, a shared responsibility. Management has a role, and every single one of you on the crew has a role. Let's break down what that actually means. Here's the deal. It's your supervisor's job to get you trained up and to make sure you have the right tools to do the job safely. Your job, and this is just as important, is to check your gear before you use it and to speak up immediately if anything looks off. I mean, anything. This whole system falls apart if we're not all doing our part.
Okay, so before you even lay a hand on any material, you gotta gear up properly. A safe lift doesn't start with how strong you are. It starts with having the right equipment ready to go. This step is absolutely non-negotiable. So here's your pre-lift checklist. First, equipment. Always, and I mean always, look for a mechanical way to do it first. Carts, dollies, pallet jacks. These are your best friends. They're your first line of defense. Then, for PPE, make sure you've got the right gloves for the material, maybe a respirator if things are getting dusty or hazardous, and of course, you should always know exactly where that first aid kit is. No excuses.
All right, now we're getting to the heart of it, the real playbook. These are the mandatory rules for every single lift you do. We're going to cover the do's, the stuff you absolutely have to do, and then the don'ts, the things that are completely off limits. Let's start with the 5 things you must do. Number 1, use those mechanical aids whenever you can. Work smarter, not harder. 2, test the load. Give it a little nudge before you go all in. 3, you've heard this 1,000 times because it's true. Lift with your legs, not your back. Keep that load hugged in close to your body. Your legs are the most powerful muscles you've got. They're built for this. Your back is not. 4, swallow your pride. If a load is heavy or just plain awkward, grab a partner. And 5, take your breaks. When you're tired, your form gets sloppy, and that's when you get hurt. Now, let's talk about the hard lines, the absolute don'ts. First one's simple. If a load feels too heavy, if it's too big, or if it's just weirdly shaped, just stop. Don't be a hero. Find another way or get some help, because pushing through is a guaranteed way to get injured. Number 2, this move right here is strictly forbidden. You never, ever lift something from the floor directly above your shoulders in one single motion. The strain that puts on your back and your shoulders is incredible. If you need to get something up high, put it on a workbench or a table first. Break the lift into 2 parts. Okay, this one is huge. Do not twist your body when you're lifting or carrying something. If you need to turn, move your feet. Plant your feet and turn your whole body. Twisting while you're holding a heavy load is probably the fastest way to blow out your back, and that's an injury that can stick with you forever. And this brings us right back to teamwork. Never, ever try to handle a heavy or awkward load by yourself. It's just not worth the risk. And when you're doing a team lift, someone needs to call the shots. A simple, ready, 1, 2, 3, lift. Make sure everyone moves together and shares that load safely. No guesswork. And finally, just remember that MSIs don't only come from lifting. Think about the tools you use. If you're on a jackhammer or another tool with heavy vibration, don't just run it for hours straight without a break. That constant shaking is another kind of strain that can cause some serious nerve and joint damage over time. Okay, let's wrap this up and boil it all down. If you walk away from this and only remember a few things when you step on site tomorrow, please make it what's on this next slide. This is the mindset that's going to keep you safe. Here it is, your 4-point safety check. Number 1, look before you lift. Always check out the situation for any hazards first. 2, use the right tools and the right techniques for that specific job every single time. 3, remember, your team has your back, so have theirs.
never ever hesitate to ask for help. And 4, if you see something, say something. Report any safety concern right away. So I'm going to leave you with this one question, and I want you to really think about it. Based on everything we just went over, what is the one safe habit you're going to commit to starting on your very next shift? Because making that one small change, that's how we build a safer job site for every single person here. Now stay safe out there.